What's up, guys? Just wanted to take a minute to talk about the PRS gear that I used to make my latest record, The Shape of Color, which came out in December. So over the course of the album, I used various guitars, everything from a custom 24, a couple of custom 24s, to S2 standard 22 as well, for a myriad of different sounds. Every once in a while, I'll reach for like an S-type guitar, you know, for some single coil twang and stuff like that. But the custom 24 predominantly makes up the sound of The Shape of Color, so when you're hearing most of the parts, that's typically what you're hearing. And since the album has been out and I've been preparing for tour and you know, getting ready to take these songs to the stage and bring them to life and everything, I've since discovered the 408 model, which actually allows me to achieve every single sound on the record using one guitar, which is has been a lifesaver. Rather than having to reach for a couple things on stage, I'm kind of lazy. I just want to play one guitar and get used to it. The 408 allows me to achieve everything that I would have to do to recreate the record and use all those different sounds. So right now I'm set up for just sort of a pushed mid-gain kind of thing. I'm just using the clean channel on the 2-channel custom 50. And I've got a little bit of compression and a little bit of overdrive happening in front. So this isn't, you know, your balls to the wall sound or something, but it's the type of sound that I use quite often to, to riff stuff that I want to be a little bit more clean and clear and precise. So basically, how I like to run the 408 personally is bridge humbucker in humbucking mode. So you can see the toggle is down, that's humbucking mode. That allows me to get, an aggressive bridge pickup sound, which is, fairly standard for the kind of music that I play. And over the course of the 3-way switch, I can blend in the neck pickup or just use the neck pickup, which is pretty standard. The way I like to run my 408 though is I typically leave the neck pickup tapped into a single coil, which is just super convenient for me because one, I adore the single coil neck sound that you can get from a Strat or something like that. And that allows me to get that nice pick attack on single coil type sounds in the neck, as well as giving me like a really transparent sort of neck pickup sound to blend against the humbucker. So that's the way you'll notice that the toggles are set that way. And so this is the bridge humbucking. And again, this is a mid-gain sound. This is a pushed type of sound. So not a lot of heat or anything like that, but enough where you can hear every note and things like that. So that's humbucking. This is what the bridge sounds like, single coil. Here it's a little bit more transparent. It's a little more glassy. And again, humbucking and single coil, really transparent, very stringy, lots of attack. So that allows me to do all of that with just the bridge pickup alone, which is wonderful. But like I said, the way I typically run it is I'll have the bridge and humbucking, and then if I flip to the middle position, things get a little fatter. So again, humbucking bridge, and then if I bring the neck in, you do get a little bit more bottom, but since I have it tapped, it's a little bit more rolled off. And again, really stringy, very percussive. It sounds great on chords, it's not muddy at all. And then you can go to the neck and you get a pretty traditional like blues single coil neck pickup sound, which is awesome. And you can obviously split it into a neck humbucker as well, or tap it back into a neck humbucker, which is great too for liquidy vocal type solos and stuff. I'll tend to mess with that a little bit, but I favor the tapped position in the neck. It sounds really good. So that's how I use the 408 on like a pushed type of like dynamic type of sound, which is pretty common for my kind of music. So go grab The Shape of Color. You can find it everywhere music is sold. And thanks for watching.